Good afternoon. Well, I've got an S-Class Mercedes, and the problem I've got is the reverse light's flashing, and the fault code is backup light is in operation, so my actual indicator light don't work at all, which is not a good thing, especially for MOT. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put 12 volts up into the bulb, and that's going to check the wiring on the earth, and it's going to check it on the actual power side as well. So let's put some power down. You tell me if that works. So hopefully that's proved my wiring's correct. So what I've got to do now is I'm going to have a look inside the rear SAM, see if there's any green stuff in there, but it looks very clean, to be honest. It's the best one I've seen. Last one I'd done one of these was in Houston, and it had just come out of a river, I think, so and we didn't fix that one, but this one looks pretty good. So let's get the rear SAM out and see what's going on inside. Okay, you see my problem. The Mercedes hasn't got an indicator working. So with a lot of my diagnostics, I understand how the mechanical side works, because obviously that's where I started my career off as, but now we have computers. So, and with the modern day cars coming out, these computers are married up with my old mechanical ways of working. So what I'm trying to do at the moment to make my life easier, of trying to make diagnosing faster, is understanding how these work, so I can actually possibly see problems earlier on. Now what I've been doing is a little homework, and I found out that my indicator goes through was it a semiconductor, I think these are called, and what we're going to do is we're going to remove this chip here, that one there, because that's the one that goes to the indicator. So what I've done is I've actually tested this. So the actual, remember, the indicator has got an earth and it's got a power feed, and the power feed is pin 2 on here. So if I put my multimeter on there, and I've got I've got it on sound. Have I got it on sound? Yeah, got it on sound. And then what we'll do is I'll just prove that and there is. So this is the one where the signal gets sent and all the information goes through here, and I believe this one here is dud. So I've got myself a new one, and we're going to have a go at soldering this in. So I've got my cup of tea so I can relax, and we're going to take that out and we're going to replace it with this now. So what we're going to do is, I've got enough, what is it, I'm dangerous enough to understand it and dangerous enough to have a go at it, but I also have the skill to actually get myself out of trouble if I get in it. So right, let's have a go, shall we? See what muck up we make here, which I'm not expecting, but you never know. Alright, so that's coming out, because these boards, they're only about 700-800 quid, so no pressure. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to remember that there's a little dot there, so the dot goes this side, so it's going to be the same as this one, because then we get it in the right place. And we're going to put a little bit of flux on it, just a little bit. And then we're going to use some hot air to get it out, and hopefully we don't damage the pins. Now that's the real skill. Right, here we go. Wish me luck. And there we go, and that's our chip off. Right, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to clean the legs. As you can see, the legs need cleaning up, and then we're going to put the new one back on again. Okay, we're going to clean the legs up. Need a bit of flux, I think. No, it's not right yet. Okay, we've got all the pads cleaned up, and this is my new chip. So we're gonna try and get it out. How does that come out then? So, remember what I said about those little dots? There's a dot there. Well, this has got to go now. We've got to line it up. Here comes the how steady your hand is. So let's have a little. I need to get another one of these, I really do. Right, now you can probably see that they're all in line now, so we're going to have to solder those in. See, all in line. Now you've got to get the first one a little bit right, so you've got to try and solder it on without moving it. So if you can get one leg in, we're laughing. Yeah, it looks as though one's on. See if we can get one on the other side. I think that one's on as well. Another one. Right, now we've got to make it run. As you can see, the chip is nice and held in place now. Now we've got to solder it in. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Right, let's have a little look, because that looked pretty good to me, but it's not gonna. Don't know about you, but that looks pretty good. That one there needs a beautiful. Starting to love this job. Yeah, that looks, pretty sure that one's in. And the other side. Oh, it's a bit messy there. But that is gorgeous. Right, and have a look. As you can see, that's where they're all soldered in there now. Not touching, so they're nice and clear. That one is the same as well. I'm just about to do the pin test just to make sure that nothing is moving. And what you do is you can just move them to side, see if there is a little movement. And you'll feel it if it's going to move. No, they're good. They are good. Nothing is touching on either side. As you can see, nothing's touching. Like that one there. Is that one on there? No, that's on there. Beautiful, as you can see. They're all not touching, they're all on, and they're not going right. Okay, now the time for testing to see if it works, isn't it really? It was fun, and it's come out pretty well, so let's go and see if we actually get the results that I require. But yeah, hey, a little bit more practice, a little bit more skills, a little bit more, and the better I get, as I say, the better it gets. But to me, that there's nothing wrong with that. Right, let's put it back together again. Okay, let's check it out. Got it all pinned in the back seat. It's on the Merc indicator. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look. Look at that. Hey, flipping hell. I'm over the moon. These are the jobs when you actually fix them and it works. Yeah, it's a feeling you just you can't buy. You just cannot buy. And oh yes, and I've had some practice and some skills of soldering them in, keeping up my skills and everything. So yeah, so I mean, that part was what, 600-700 quid, and I don't know how much that microchip was, but it wasn't a great deal. Could the missus ordered it? All I'd done is I said I wanted that. So, and nearly got to the end of this car. Right, okay. Hope you enjoyed that one. Something different. I like doing things different, and it's just keeps me on my toes. But yeah, I'm over the moon. I am just absolutely ecstatic. Anyway, thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.